One thing about the internet that we can all agree on: it's a jungle out there. Access is vast and global, putting you just one click away from titans of industry and self-proclaimed experts. So how do you know if you're making worthwhile professional connections online? Let's look at a similar activity: online dating. We've all heard the stories. Boy meets girl on the web, sparks fly, but when they meet in person, boy looks nothing like his profile picture and girl has 47 cats, all of them named Norman. Disappointment happens in professional networking as well. So how do you find real, useful contacts online? You start by knowing what you're looking for. Like in online dating, the first thing you need to do is determine which site to use. You do this by knowing what you're looking for. Is it casual connections or a long-term relationship? When you're ready to network, ask yourself that same question. Are you looking for industry connections, leaders in your field, potential employers, former classmates? Make a list and be sure you're really focusing on building the connections that matter most to your goal. Next, you need to figure out where the people you want to talk to are spending time online. Let's say you're looking to connect with other professionals in your industry or local area. Explore professional networking sites, professional organizations, industry networking groups, online meetup groups, and anywhere else that has relevance to your career. You can even scour the profiles of other professionals in your industry to see which publications or sources they follow, organizations they're a part of, and groups they belong to. Then, find a common interest and try to connect. Again, this is a lot like online dating, but instead of discovering that you both like long walks on the beach, look at what professional interests you have in common. Where have they worked? What projects have they worked on? What skills do they have listed? Don't be too intimidated to approach someone who has more experience than you. If you don't feel like you have any advice to offer, why not try and pick their brain? Avoid asking for open-ended access to busy, accomplished people. Instead, contact them with one specific question, like, when you were starting out in your career, which 3 professional groups helped you the most? Or, is there a leadership book you'd recommend for aspiring executives in our field? Once you know who you're going to talk to and what you want to talk about, LinkedIn, Twitter, and professional sites are all appropriate platforms for your initial approach. Remember, a few solid, meaningful connections are much more valuable than hundreds of dubious connections with strangers. With this in mind, avoid shortcuts to growing your network, like paying for connections or follow-back schemes. Now that you know how to build connections online, give it a shot. Set small goals to get yourself started and network consistently to gradually grow your connections every week.